Step number 12, what pitch do I use? Can you walk me through, what am I saying on the call? What am I saying in the email?
Yeah, well, what you want to do is you want to just kind of boil it down to these few areas I'm going to identify for you. One is you want to identify why you want to work there. Like, I love your company because. So I love your company because. So if you emailed me right now and you said, Clay, I love Thrive 15 because you guys are committed to helping people and driving down the cost of education from $50,000 down to $50 a month, then that excites me because I know that you've done your research, you know what we're about. You say, I buy into that. I love your company because, I love the vision because. If you read a book by a guy named Simon Sinek, let's make sure we add that to the screen. Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K. He's got an awesome book where he talks about the power of why. But if you tell the company you love their company and here's why, they are going to be more than interested to talk to you. The next thing is you want to say, I solve these problems. I solve these problems. So these are the skills I have. I can do this. You got to tell a company what you can do. Hey, I love Thrive15.com because, and I am a master of videography and I can solve your video problems. Boom. You have to do that, okay? It can't be ambiguous. The third is you have to say, you don't have to pay me ever. That's the part where people sometimes we want to know what to do, but then you don't actually want to do it. You know, sometimes you go to the marriage seminar, always coming back to marriage tips. You go there and they say, you know, to be a good husband, to have a good marriage, you've got to treat your wife like a queen. And I'm like, yeah, I do, yeah. You know, and then my wife's like, hey, babe, could you help take out the trash? And you're kind of going, I don't want to actually do that. I just hopped in bed. I mean, I got to get up. I just was in bed and I got to take the trash out. I mean, this is the part where you have to do something. So you have to say, I am willing to work for free until you think I'm worth it. I'm willing to intern, baby. I'm willing to apprentice, baby. I'm willing to shadow, baby. I'm willing to be there. I'm willing to be mentally and physically present, working every day till it becomes absolutely evident that to me and everybody else in the building that I am worth being paid. If you have that mindset, you can't lose. It's a trade-off, though. You're gonna go rent a new, you're gonna buy a new car, buy a new house. You're gonna have a big cable bill. You're gonna have all this stuff, all these monthly obligations that you have, and it's going to be hard to work for free for a while. And you go, well, how do you work for free? Well, Ryan Tedder, when he was working for free there for the Industrial Light and Magic, he had a night job. When I started my DJ business, I had a night job. I was working at Applebee's. I'm working at Target. I'm doing multiple jobs. You mean you're working 60 hours a week? Oh, God, that doesn't sound very fun. Yeah, I would challenge you to think about anybody in the history of the human race who's ever accomplished anything notable in under 60 hours a week. So yeah, you got to work. And you know what you need to do? You need to go ahead and decide right now, what are your boundaries? But I would encourage you to be willing to work for free. And that final thing is say, let me work there for free for 60 days. That's my offer. I'd like 60 days. Just give me that 60 days. Just give me those 60 days. Let me show you. Marshall, you do some recruiting for Thrive. You talk to Thrivers. I mean, can we turn down a guy like that?
Can't turn down a guy like that because for the employer, very, very low risk, okay? But that time you actually get to buy with that company, they get to invest in you. You have to deliver, and not only deliver, but go above and beyond what they're expecting.
We've got in our office named Devin. Devin, this is for you. Devin. It's for you, not in a weird way. This is a good thing. But Devin, we weren't hiring. Mm-hmm. We didn't have a job opening. And Devin says, I will work for free until you think I'm worth it. He literally was willing to do that. And he had another job. He did that. Check. He said, I'm willing to work for free. Check. He says, I can solve these problems. I know PHP coding. I love your company because, check. And that's how Devin got the job. That's how Ryan Tedder got the job. That's how Oprah got the job. That's how Steven Spielberg got the job. That's how Bill Gates got the job. You mean Bill Gates got the job? Yeah. See, Bill Gates is an entrepreneur. He's a self-employed young guy. He has this awesome software he came up with, but guess what? No one wanted it So he had to call companies and offer to do it for free until they were willing to pay him. That's what you do. You got to give people a sample, let them try it before you buy it. You've got to be that kind of person who believes in your own stock enough to let people try it before they buy it.